Hello and welcome. So first off, when we're looking at this one, we have the dt minus 6q is going to be what we're trying to find given the matrices that we have. Well, first off, make sure it exists. So if you multiply d to t, well, d is 2 rows by 3 columns. T is going to be 3 rows by 2 columns. And then we have q, which is 2 rows and 2 columns. So first off, let's make sure the product exists. So d, which is our 2 by 3, multiplies to t, 3 by 2. Those 3's match up, right? The resulting matrix will be a 2 by 2 matrix. And then we're going to be subtracting, right, a 6 multiplied to a 2 by 2 matrix. Now remember, in order to add or subtract any matrix, they have to have the same dimensions, which a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2, not an issue. The scalar won't change the dimensions, which means that you are good to go. Your final answer will be a 2 by 2 matrix, and then you are good to start this. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is actually find the product. So we're going to be multiplying d, paste that below, multiplies to t. Alright, so first thing we want to do when we're doing this product, remember it's left to right, rows by columns. So we go row by column, and then from there it's going to be the entries that match up with each other. So first entry to first entry. So negative 3 multiplies to 3. So that'd be negative 3 right there. Okay, second entry to second entry, 5 times 1, 5. Third entry to third entry, negative 6. Okay, and then you would continue that process as we go from the first row to the second column. So negative 1 times negative 4, 4, 5 times 2, 10, negative 2 times 7, negative 14. And then repeat the process for the next, I'm picking like the worst colors. There we go. Right? For the next column as well. So then we go second row, first column, and repeat the process. So 8 times 3, 24, plus 3 minus 27, right? 3 times 1, negative 9 times 3. And then next product as well, negative 4 times 8, negative 32, plus 6 minus 63. Okay, and that is your product. So then from there, all you got to do, simplify that down. So we have negative 3 plus 5 minus 6. That should be negative 4. Okay, and then from there below it we have 24 plus 3 minus 27, which is going to give us a straight 0. Alright, and the next we have 4 plus 10 minus 14, which is also ironically 0 there. And then last but not least we have negative 32 plus 6 minus 63, and that's going to end up giving us a negative 89, I think. Hold on, let me double check that. 6 minus 63. Yes, negative 89. That was close. Alright, and then from there, we're going to be going on to our next part. So we just finished this first part, right? We got the product. Now we need to subtract 6 times the matrix of Q, where Q is 2, negative 7, negative 6, and 1. Okay. So remember, first thing you got to do is you got to worry about the scalars, right? Multiplication before addition. So we got to worry about this first. And all scalars do is they essentially distribute to each entry. So negative 6 will multiply to 2, negative 7, negative 6, and 1 all at once. Okay, so we have negative 4, 0, 0, negative 89, right? And when you distribute that, it's essentially going to turn into addition between your two matrices. And you'll have 2 times negative 6, negative 12, positive 42, which we don't need to put a plus there, just put 42. 36 and negative 6 is going to be the result from that scalar. And then from there, to add your matrices, just make sure that you have your corresponding entries. So negative 4 plus negative 12, negative 16. Right? 0 plus 36, 36. 0 plus 42, 42. Negative 89 plus a negative 6, that's essentially negative 89 minus 6, that's negative 95. And that is your final answer. That is your dt multiplied together minus 6 times q. And then that would be your final answer. Just make sure you go into the matrix tab, collect your 2 by 2, put in your entries, submit, and you're done. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.